All right, so we're doing an update video because somebody brought to my attention that you can actually scroll in TMUX. So in our original TMUX video, I talked about how you can't scroll, and that was one of the issues I had. And I was talking about the necessity of, saving things into files. And you should. You should always save things into files, right? So like if you do an Nmap scan, kind of like what I pulled up here, you save it into a file so that you have a log. It's basically like an audit trail, right? You need to be able to document things. You need to be able to have things saved to pull for, later, especially if you're doing anything cybersecurity related. And this is important for both red team and blue team. So whether you're doing like security operations center analyst or you know um, network security administration, or if you're doing pen testing or security research, like you have to be able to document everything that you do. Well, this is just a quick update video because you can scroll. So there's you can you can do it in your TMUX workflow, right? Yeah, I don't know. I went off on a tangent. I've had a little bit too much caffeine today. Okay, so first of all, with TMUX, we have the command, which is Ctrl+b, right? That always, every time we hit Ctrl+b, that's like the command prefix to then be able to put in commands that we want to do in TMUX. So here's what's cool. First of all, on your keyboard, especially if you're using, any type of PC that's not a Mac, and I don't know about Mac, I'm not too familiar with it, but if you go ahead and hit Ctrl+b, boop, boop, then you can actually use the page up button or page down button to scroll through. That did not work. Why is this not working? Hold on. Oh, because I have to click in it? That's why. Look at that. Look at that. Control+B, page up and page down. So see, I did a cat of these notes.txt that I was doing for our TMUX stuff, and you can see, I did a ping and then Nmap scan, right? So this is, I can scroll up, look at the ping results, or if there's a lot of Nmap results, I can do that. Isn't that cool? So then the other thing, and then to quit that, you just hit Q. Boom. Now we're back in a regular TMUX mode. And then there's an alternative where you can actually use the up and down arrows. So if you hit Control+B and then the left bracket. So the bracket, what's the bracket? Yeah, it's like there's a on the keyboard there's the squigglies, pew, 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 and then you've got the square brackets. So you hit Control+B and the left square bracket. Now I can use my up arrow and down arrow, and you can see the line changing, and I can actually scroll up and scroll down. Amazing. Great workflow. And guess what? I didn't screw anything up or say any cuss words in this like shit, fuck, damn, or anything like that. So you hit Q, and now you're back out of that, and you're in regular TMUX. Amazing.